Hello everyone, Ellie here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about a few things going on in the SSO community that I was reluctant to talk about just because I didn't really see much chat, like I guess YouTube video wise. So I didn't know how relevant the topic was on YouTube, so I just kind of held back. But recently I've seen a few videos pop up. I haven't watched them yet, but I figured before I watch them, I'd just like give my own take on some of the topics. So we're gonna do that while we train. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna go to Moorland first. So grab a snack, relax, play this in the background if you want, and let's get talking. So the first thing I want to talk about, the character updates. So recently in a blog post, I think it was was it this month or last month? I can't remember. But there was a recent blog post within the last month or this month that was talking about the character updates. And it talked about, which was a huge surprise to me, that they're actually hoping to release the new characters this summer. I know. I was not expecting them to say that because I've just been so used to being let down by their promises. And by they, I mean SSO themselves. They have been promising the new players for years, and they've always pushed them back. They even pushed back the last beta test. Sorry, I don't accept random invites. Yeah, I have to know you. I'm sorry. So they even pushed that back the beta test. So finding out that they were gonna hopefully release it this summer is kind of wild. I'm a little concerned about it because we haven't seen any updates or changes that they've made. They said that they've made a lot of changes. They've taken the critiques from the ambassadors, which I don't know how great their critiques are considering they're kind of kiss-ups to SSO. But, you know, we already talked about that in another video. We don't need to rehash that whole opinion of mine, but, you know. But we haven't, like, the community itself, we haven't seen anything since. Like, pretty much next to nothing. They wrote a lot in that article about how, I mean, I should probably pull it up because it's been a while since I read it, so I might get some of the information wrong, but they're releasing them this summer, and it seemed like some of the changes were gonna be pretty promising. Seems like they kind of really did listen to even the community feedback, like in the comment sections of their social media or whatever. So that seemed a little hopeful. But yeah, it's just wild to me that they're gonna be released soon. And I'm like, I don't even know if they're doing a beta test. And if they are, I guess they're not like letting the public know, because I guess with the first beta test, a lot of the public wanted to be a part of it, and it was a really small beta test too, so they didn't really get a big chunk of the community at all. So a lot of opinions were drowned out with like toxic positivity and blah 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 blah. But I think they've been like surfing through comments and stuff and seeing people's ideas. So I don't know. My only big thing about these new characters is they look like toddlers. We look like overgrown toddlers, and I'm not the only person who thinks this. There's tons of other people who also agree that we look like overgrown toddlers in these new models. So I guess like I don't really like how baby we look in the face. Now, granted, in that first beta test, we didn't have any like facial animations or expressions. We had a few, but they were like random and not appropriate to. Sorry, that's my phone. Ah, I gotta jump at the same time. They were just kind of randomized and not really appropriate to what was happening to the character at the time. I don't know. It was like a weird human idol animation that they did where it just rotated through a bunch of like quirky expressions. And then like at one point the players like stretched and it was really weird. Or they pointed. Oh, I hated the point. The point where they just went, Papa! They just like pointed straight in front of them randomly every once in a while. I was like, this better not be the actual idol animation they give these characters. I'm gonna be so mad if that stays. It just wasn't natural. It was really weird. And then they just look like babies. They look like giant babies. Their faces are too soft. Like, there's one character, I think I might have saved the screenshot, but okay. We'll look at it here really quick. Like, Loretta. Let's look at Loretta. Like, she looks like teenage. Like she looks like a teenage age. She doesn't look like a toddler. She looks pretty mature, right? She's got some chest. Her face looks generally mature. She looks like a teenager. I'd say that's a teenager, right? And then if you come over here to Stacy and all the others, like they look good. They look old, right? They look, well, not old, but you know what I mean. They look mature. They look like they're in their teenage years. Because I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be like the teenager in this game, right? But like the new updated characters for these girls. These are old ones. Yeah, Tan's updated. Like, look at Tan. She looks amazing. If my character could have that same face shape and like vibe that Tan has, I will be a-okay with these new characters. Like the NPC updates, they look good, and that's in my opinion how the new characters should look like. But with those toddler faces, no, no, no. We cannot be having the toddler face. Okay, I could ramble on about the character update, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Apparently they're coming out this summer. I'm not trying to get too hopeful because we've just been let down by SSO for years with the new characters. So I'm not trying to get too excited about it because I'm waiting for that social media post that says, "Hey guys, we know how excited you are for the new characters." Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't start off the thing correctly. "Hey Star fam, we know you're so excited for the new characters. You guys are the most fun and fresh community around." Literally, shut up. But yeah, I'm just waiting for that Instagram post that he's like, "Okay, we're sorry, but we have to delay it even more. We're just trying really hard." It's like, are you really? Oh, okay, here's something that really just boils my blood. The retrofitting for the horses. So you know that new tack from the Equestrian Festival and the new tack, I think the new tack that just came out too. Yeah, it can't be retrofitted to every breed. I don't understand why they keep pumping out new tack if it can't fit every horse. There was a saddle pad from the Equestrian Festival that I had, the plaid one, that's super cute. I was in this cute little fit, I was gonna wear it, and then it couldn't fit Dash. And I was like, bro, shouldn't they have already retrofitted all their stuff? I just don't understand why that's such a hassle. Why come out with new things that you have to retrofit? Like, I don't, it's frustrating. It's like, now my horses can't wear all my tack. And it's taking forever for them to retrofit. Anyways, that's about the retrofitting. What else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, the candle. Y'all want to talk about the candle? Yeah, so if you haven't been around the news recently, the SSO community news, they discontinued their other like mini game, which I didn't really care about, but they discontinued. Sorry, I do these for money, for shillings. Like, this is the best way to get shillings. I have like a whole system that I do. They discontinued their other little extra mobile video game, and then they discontinued the books and the comics, and recently the community found out about it, but turns out those things were canceled like 7 months ago, and the community is just now finding out that there's gonna be no more books and no more comics. And I know a lot of people, I haven't read any of them, but they look really good. I know a lot of people in the community who love them are really freaking disappointed they got discontinued. And also, SSO never made an official announcement about it. It's like they swept it under the rug. So that was really upsetting to a lot of the community. And then SSO, they come out with an announcement. They're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we're coming out with a candle, and it could smell like horse armpit or horse poop. You guys like that? You want that? Oh my gosh, I know. Like, that's such a good idea. Let's do it. We know that you guys will literally pay for anything we throw at you. So we're just gonna make a poop-smelled candle. Horse poop-smelled candle. Maybe horse armpits. And we know you'll buy it because you guys are just, like, so gullible and just, like, the most loyal fans ever." What? No, dude, when I found out they were making a candle, I immediately was like, this is like really off brand for them to do. Like, this doesn't feel like something SSO would do. Yeah. If you look at their comment section on Instagram for that first post announcing that they're making a candle, it's It's literally all negative comments, pretty much. Like, maybe one or two sprinkled in there where it was like positive, like, oh, I love candles, blah, blah, blah. But majority of it was like, what is this? Like, why? This is so random. A lot of people were frustrated with the whole candle thing because SSO, A, it's random. B, it doesn't, like, it's not like on brand with SSO. Like, what? A candle? It's random. But C, they were also fed up with, the news from all the books and stuff being canceled, and then all of a sudden this candle news comes out and they're like, wait, so you canceled valuable stuff that contributes to the SSO game and the lore and whatnot and the creativity to make a candle? Another thing people were upset about with the whole candle situation is they felt like SSO was putting their effort into a horse armpit smelling candle, which I'm sure that's not going to be a scent. I really hope it's not going to be an actual scent. But they were focusing more on the candle instead of like fixing bugs in the game or continuing to make the game improve. Which I agree. I'm like, why would you turn your main on? Like, it seems like they're really pumping this idea out, especially on social media, but it's like, why would you turn so much attention to a candle and not focus on cheaters in the game and also, like, bugs? Because there are game bugs everywhere. All over SSO. It's just game bug after bug. Like, right there. What is this? Oh, okay. Well, I'll zoom in the video, but that was weird. I don't get it. Like, I just don't understand the hype. I don't understand what they're trying to pull. I just don't get it. And so the SSO community is just, we're frustrated. Like, they're not focusing on fixing the bugs. And in their recent blog post, somewhere in there, whoever wrote it was like, we've really been actually neglecting taking care of the bugs in the game. Like, they literally said that. They literally admitted to not fixing the bugs like they should have been fixing the bugs. They've just kind of like set it to the side. They haven't like been really focusing on it. And fixing bugs improves the game like overall, right? Like, it makes it better. And so to hear that they like have kind of pushed it aside and not really made it a priority at all is really frustrating to the game community, because it shows that, like, how much do you actually care about your player base and the quality. Oh my god, I completely missed that. And the quality content that we're getting from this game that we paid hundreds or thousands of dollars for those who have bought the full star player experience or whatever. And so that person is frozen. Like, what is happening? This game is so bugged. It's just so I don't know, dude. It's when you like, I've just kind of paused and thought about it, because I was like, I've seen so many people like frustrated with it, and like, I'm a very empathetic person and I feel for people and their emotions. So I just kind of like soak it in without realizing it, and it's a bummer. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just really random, the whole candle situation. I think it's sad about the books. Sorry, I'm leaning on my hand right now. I know normally I turn my camera and I look around, but I'm literally like leaning on my hand, like thinking. Uh, Let me know in the comments what y'all think about all this, because recently I just feel like it's been a huge random mess. We got the Pentabians though, so that's pretty cool. I haven't bought one yet because I'm poor in star coins. I still think they should up the allowance to at least 200. What you doing? Dude, they're frozen in time. That's kind of cool. Ew, look at the Frisian tail. Look how disgusting this tail is. What is that? It's like a worm. Look at that. Oh! She said, don't look at me. But it literally looked like a worm. Bro, I can't. Okay, we're gonna wrap up this video because I literally could talk, like, all day. Those are my thoughts recently. This is such a cute house. I love this little house. I know I think I'm in the minority when I say this, but I love the updated Steve's Farm in Silverglade. I'll say it. I like it. I think it's really cute. Okay, let's wrap up this video before I get people bombarding me with, what? Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Comment down below your thoughts about all these situations that I talked about. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!